Shucking oysters is a wet and slippery job. During the design process, we wanted to create a knife that you didn't need to grip more tightly when your hands are wet. After all, oysters are best by the dozen. Our oyster knife has a soft handle that's shaped to nestle comfortably in your hand and won't slip even when wet from multiple rounds of shucking. The sturdy stainless steel blade has a thick core for stability and thin edges and a bent tip for easy penetration of even the toughest shells. When you're done, just toss the oyster knife in the dishwasher for a thorough cleaning. Here's a good tip. Oyster shucking experts recommend holding the oyster in a work glove protected hand during shucking.
Today I'm going to be teaching you how to shuck an oyster. This is the R. Murphy Wellfleet oyster knife. It has nice, heavy, great balance and a pointed edge to easily insert into the hinge of the oyster and pop it right open. So set up your station with a towel laying flat. Take your oyster, place the oyster rounded side down, and you're going to enter through the hinge, which is back here. And you're going to cover it with the towel to avoid any injuries. Now, choke up on your oyster knife, grip it very high and tight. And you're just going to insert it right into the back of the oyster in the hinge. With a simple flick of the wrist, the oyster is going to pop right open. Always remember to gently work the knife in there and don't pry, just twist. And once you feel the oyster open up, you're going to work the knife to the front, cutting the flesh. Make sure to clean off your knife and then cut the abductor muscle up near the front, so that the oyster falls out freely. You're ready to go.
Tuna is both a simple protein to prepare and a rewarding fish to serve. When handled properly, high-quality tuna is healthy, flavorful, and beautiful. Begin with a trimmed, thick, center-cut piece of tuna loin. Put your pan over high heat and turn your exhaust fan on. Add a high smoke point oil and give it 20 seconds to heat up. Before your oil begins to smoke, carefully place the tuna into the hot pan. Some chefs choose not to season the fish before searing, as the salt pulls out moisture and inhibits brown color from developing. Leave it to sear until it develops a beautiful brown crust, usually about 30 seconds, but it could be more or less time. It all depends on your burner. Once all sides are brown, remove it from the heat and allow it to rest for a few minutes before slicing.